Hello, my name is Adrian Martinez, and this is my presentation on Andrew Carnegie. So Andrew Carnegie was born November 25th, 1835 in Dunfermline, Scotland. He was the oldest brother to his younger brother Tom, and his parents were weavers. Weavers are people who make clothing handmade, and at the time they were struggling to provide for their family because of the growth in industrialization. Because of that, the Carnegie family decides that they will immigrate to America to start a new life. Now, the Carnegie family ultimately settled in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And there they would try to start anew. Now, Andrew Carnegie, being 13 at the time, would decide to go and work in the industry. And he would become a bobbing boy for the local cotton plant. And then a year later, he would become the messenger for a local telegraph company, earning only $1.20 a week to help provide for his family. Years go by. At 24, he lands a job with the Pennsylvania Railroad Company and becomes the superintendent of that company. Now, Andrew Carnegie's climb to wealth all started when he started to invest his money in the railroad, oil, and steel industry. Throughout his investments, he ended up having enough money to start his own company and finds the Keystone Bridge Company. And the Keystone Bridge Company was an important American bridge building firm. They held multiple patents, and they were mostly known for building the Eads Bridge, which was completed in 1874 in St. Louis. He then built his first steel plant in 1875. Later, Carnegie will build multiple plants throughout the country, and he will find the Carnegie Steel Company, which is then formed in 1892. And this is where he revolutionized the steel industry. He does this by using the technology they had at the time and methods of manufacturing steel easier, faster, and more productive. He ultimately does sell his company to J.P. Morgan in 1901 after he's already gained abundance of wealth and fame for a total of $480 million. And that sale would make him the richest man in the world. So after selling his company, he decided to retire and became a philanthropist. Giving away all his money. He funded multiple libraries. He helped establish numerous colleges, schools, nonprofit organizations, and associations in his adopted country and around the world. In his life, he donated a sum of $380 million, which is an equivalent of $7.7 billion in today's economy. One of Carnegie's most known deeds is that he was the author of the Gospel of Wealth. And in the Gospel of Wealth, he articulated his view that the rich, as trustees of their own wealth, should only provide what is necessary for their families and not live in extravagance, but instead use that money that they have to promote welfare and happiness to others. So give their money to others. Now, in Carnegie's final years, he does get married to Lois Whitfield and has a child named Margaret Carnegie. And Carnegie ultimately dies in 1919 on August 11th at the age of 83. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. That's all I have for you today. Thank you. Bye.